Hello, hello, ladies and gentlefolk. James Spilling here once again for those that love sound, music and stuff. I wasn't quite sure what today's would be. Would it be a one track, one company or one track, one library? It started off as one track, one library, and then I added another instrument. So today it is one track, one company because it is two instruments, both provided by Best Service. The first instrument is Eduardo Tarilonte's NADA, NADA, nothing. Anyway, it's been around for a while. It's ambient lushness. It's if you like your soundscapes, if you like ambience beauty and all of that loveliness, you will love this. Anyway, that's the first instrument. The second instrument is the real handpan. So it's a handpan. It's a sampled handpan. If you like handpans, I'd love my own little handpan. Just bashing it. Basically, for those that don't know what a handpan is, looks a bit like a 60s interpretation of a flying saucer. Here's a picture. Anyway, me being me, I have written a one track using these two instruments, i.e. a track to the power of two, and I've done it to this picture. Of course, it's ambient tropical fish. I could have gone down the route of war games and sci-fi epicness with handpans and pads, but this time I thought, let's embrace what it is. It's ambience. It's music. Anyway, for those that want to listen to the track straight away, just go to the minutes and seconds down below, full track, and you will hear the lovely ambience music with fish in mind. And for those that are sticking around, I will show you NADA and the real handpan and how much fun they can be. So, without further ado, these are the two from Best Service. So, ladies and gentlemen, these two instruments are from Best Service, and they are both housed in the Best Service engine, as you can see here. So, let's start with NADA. Instruments. Again, this has been around for a little bit, but I finally get to play with it. Anyway, instruments, dream pads. This is the first one that comes out of the box. Yeah, so just a very, very brief explanation about the GUI if you're not familiar with his sort of stuff. He puts it all on one thing and you can play to your heart's content with it. So look, let's turn all that down so it's just Dreampad 1. Yeah, this is Dreampad 3. All subtly different. Dreampad 5. Dreampad 2. Let's have all just Dream Wind. It's just wind. If you want wind, and you have attack, release, you have pan, you have pitch, so I can pitch my wind down. Which I always like the sound of. And reverb, there's a little button you can turn it off and on. Dry wind. Wet wind. Anyway, you know what I mean. So look, just so you know, this dream pad, basically on a lot of instruments coming up, you have the option to include this. Let me show you another instrument. So instruments, that's electronic theremin. So wobbly wobble. You can hear the dream pad, and here it is. Turn it off. This is just the theremin. Turn the vibrato down. So on every instrument you get different little options that you can add and take away and to your heart's content. Vibrato, amplitude. These are glissings. No gliss. Yeah. Usually that'll tell you what it is. The advance, basically, to do with your dream pad. So I want the dream pad back. I just want wind. Yeah. Bit more of a pad. These are. So let's just show you the wind again on this. panning. See? Let's show you something else. Percussion. Everyone loves percussion, and I particularly like kalimbas. I've used a kalimba. I like kalimbas. No rev. Pitch it down. Could do that as a click control, I think. Yep. Something else. Let's go pianos. White piano, intimate piano, in white piano intimate 1. Oh, it's a dreamy piano. Hammer hardness, let's turn that down. Attack humanizer. So basically, I presume it means actually it doesn't play as accurately as you want to play. Makes you bad. Does it? I don't know. Makes you inconsistent. That's what it does. Anyway. So I'm being silly. White piano 1. So what's the difference between white piano? 4. Slightly different. Slightly different setup. Okay. Winds. Ooh, lots of fun things. Everyone loves a dudek. Doesn't that make you just go, oh. And that was with the dream pad as well. Let's turn the dream pad off. Turn the reverb down. Nice. Legato attack. Let's turn the glide time up a bit. Turn it up even more. Turn the glide curve down a bit. Also, if you don't want these set up all the time, you can, of course, MIDI learn. If you right-click, all of that. Love that. What else? I mean, I'd be here all day if I showed you the whole thing. Strings, ethnic violin. Turn your dream pad off. Wah, wah. Let's go to pads. Because you have so many different pads. Because it's a paddy thing. Crystal Fantasy 1. I'm just holding a C major. I'm not doing anything else. That's the AI working. Turn the delay off. I'm just pressing C major. Okay. So these are, I mean, basically advanced arpeggio 1. Let's have arpeggio 3. Arpeggio 5. Ooh. So the only thing with this is you can't create your own arpeggios. You just have to go with what they've suggested. You could turn all 3 on. Well, that's fun. Crystal pad down. Let's go back to main. I mean, that's nice. And basically, you can do that with all of them. Deep piece 3. Having said that, I said all of them. You can't with these. You've just got pad and piano. So I just want piano. So this is a combination of a piano and a pad. Turn the piano down. Pan the piano to there. And pan the pad there. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Well, I think so. More pads. So, moving dreams. These are arpeggiating echoes and pulsing echoes. So, stars 1. Why not? C major. So the arpeggi and delay off. Just C major. Arpeggio. So this is pad 1. That's all. This is your volume. Let's turn the pads off. Oh. This is 1. Pad 3 was quite plinky. It's quite nice. High IQ, high EQ, low EQ. Let's turn it down. Filter it. That's quite nice. Delay that. Huh. Yeah. Info. Designed to play chords. So, let's do a couple more of these. Energy 2. You get the idea, don't you? You can have so much fun. I mean, as I said, I'll be here all day. Retro love. Everyone loves the retro love. Retro robotic love. I'm not going to tell you what's going on in my mind. Pulsing echoes. Plant echoes. Nature documentary, I presume. So, nature documentary. Spring is once again here, bringing new life in all shapes of. Anyway, shut up, voiceover, James. You get the idea, and you get all the funny things. Couple more. Moving dreams. I like these ones. Rain echoes. Rain. Advanced. Echo 1. Echo 4. Echo 1. Again, timed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, but. Dotted. Cool. Okay, so you get the answer. Spirits of Light 5. Beautiful. I'm done with pads. Voices, real voices, female voice, voice of singing, voice of silence, legato. Oh, careful. Ooh. Glide. Sorry. That's not nice, is it? That's fun. That's quite nice. I quite like that. Voices, real voices, overtone singing. Oh yes, cavity 1. Cavity 1. What is? You have cavity in there. What do you do? Oh, this is nasal, I presume. Slow, faster. Slow, that's faster. I'm intrigued what the cavity 2 is. Ah. How they do that? How they don't understand. Child. It sounds like somebody goes meow, and then somebody else goes. But how one person does it, I don't know. I think it's very, very clever. Big child. Synth voices, choirs, meditation. Oh, sacred choir. Let's just go there. I have key switches. Not quite sure what they're changing, but they are changing stuff. Let's try it higher. Oh, it's vowel shaped. So it's R, E, O, U. There we go. Cool. Last one. Voices of Eternity 2. Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. That to do some sort of epic gaming Warcraft might be a little bit tricky with this. So I have literally embraced what it does. Let me show you very quickly the real handpan. So you get 3 options, each to do with key switches. Let me just show you the main one. So this is the main one. I mean, it's really quite... Isn't that quite nice? So the GUI, very, very simply, body, get the main body, slap off that, all the noises, no noises, extraneous noises. I like extraneous noises. Let's have body, alternating. So I quite like that. Up here you can EQ it even further. So let's hear that high. Let's turn down the low. There's the mid. This is the middle frequency. So just up here is basically creating your own handpan sound. Yeah. The articulation envelope. I presume that means articulation. Attack to decay. Yeah, attack, decay, sustain, release, all of that. Pan here, main volume. You have a low pass filter here. Quite a resonant point of it. If you like that, you have a filter envelope of that. I quite like that. Anyway, turn that off. Down here, these are to do with pads. Up here, you've got lots of different pads. So let me just show you the pads. Let's turn the attack down. Particles pad. Yeah. Soft pad. Let's turn the reverse pad on. So let me just... like that. Warm pad. It's warm. Synth pad. Synth pad 2. Okay. Now if I turn the attack back, you get plus the pad. All of that. Let me go back to articulation. So down here are your articulation key switches. So you get sustains. It's just that. Okay, this is mutes. Mutes 2. Flams. Shoulder harmonics. Not quite sure. Is that that? I'm not quite sure. Percussive sounds, which I like. So those are your key switches. Everything, right click, is MIDI assignable. So you have a delay here. And you have a reverb. Let's turn the reverb off. To sustain. Reverb on. Wet. You have how many types? You have a plate. Room. I'm just dragging it. Cathedral. Yeah. And that's basically it. And the other options are, what were the other options? To do with key switches, holding key switches and flams only. But I basically use this and it's pretty cool. Works for me. Anyway, without further ado, I think I should play you this track. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the track that I've written for Fish. So here's the picture of the fish. Just so you know, in blue up here are pads from NADA. These purples are my handpans. There's a pulse here, that's also from NADA. There's a bassy thing, bells from NADA. And these are also from NADA. So there's a kalimba there, as I played you earlier. Anyway, so for those that want to stick around afterwards, I'll take you through a brief walkthrough of what I did for this, and what instruments, etc., etc. Anyway, here are the fish playing handpans, obviously. So there's my nursery for fish. Sort of sounds like fish are having a nice little play. Ignore me. Anyway, let me just show you then what I did. So these are my midis. This is my first one. So this is basically how I did my chord progression. It's basically C minor and F with a D flat and A flat in the middle. So C minor, F. And that is just deep piece 1. Okay. My handpan, my ARP handpan, which I just played on this. Oh, sorry, which I just played this. Yeah, my handpan tune over here was just this one here, slight change with a bit of delay on it. Yeah. Now my bassy thing, it was basically memory echoes. But if memory serves, I did it incredibly low. Play again. Isn't that nice? I really like that. It's got overtones and it's got weird things going on. My pulse is the pursuing echoes. Yeah, for fish chasing each other. No, chase me. And of course, bells to signify light coming through water, clearly. I should shut up. This was time travel. Isn't that pretty? With the pulse. Just again around those chords. I just think that's such a pretty sound. And then propping up it all was this lovely paddy thing. Where are we? Serene strings. Sorry, this is serene strings. Oh. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Just here, so with just, let's have just the first engine. And that is that, folks. That's all my instruments. Because basically you could have just done one track with one of those pads and you'd be happy. But I thought I'd better show you them. I've just forgotten I had a kalimba there, didn't I? Which was this. This is the kalimba. Yeah. And this was my pattern. Yeah, again, fish is playing, isn't it? These were the bounce downs. I basically EQ'd, filtered a couple of things off down here with my lovely Pro Q3. I put the handpan in a slightly different space with a bit more delay, and again filtering, again more filtering. The handpan aux, just a little bit of taming dynamically. My pulses, again, filtering and just, again, controlling a bit of dynamics. My bells, filtering. I seem to get rid of the bottom end in most things. And the vitamin. Now, the vitamin I like, for those that don't know what the Waves vitamin is basically, it's a 5-band exciter. And I excite. What I like to tend to do is particularly on something bellsy or high E. I kind of like to excite the tops and then spread the tops. So on the vitamin, you've got volume control of the bands here. You can control the bands, and these are stereo widths, stereo spreads. Hear that? I'm going to put this up. It's a very high bit, and this is spreading it a lot. Without it, dull. Bright. It just gives it a little bit more excitement, I think, doesn't it? I think I don't know, maybe that's just me. From a flam pan, shimmer verb. I love the shimmer verb. It gives it something else. Oh dear. It just gives it something else. This is without. No, this is without. This is with. Eventide shimmer verb. So if I ever do a video on what I use all the freaking time, shimmer verb. Without. With. I'm sure there are lots of things that do the job of that, but that's the one for me. And then on my kalimba, a little bit of taming, filtering out the top end just to push it back slightly. And reverb. And what was this one? Another little slap echo. So without anything, with. No, sort of without, otherworldly, isn't it? It's just me. Anyway, those are my instruments, and that was my fish dancing in a nursery, playing gleefully together for a nature documentary. Anyway, NADA, Eduardo Tarilonte's ambient instrument. Love. Of course I love it. It's Eduardo Tarilonte. I don't think he's ever done something I don't love. And real handpan. If you like handpans, this is cool. You can do quite a little bit with it, and you can morph it to your heart's content and change what you need for it, and you can create your own little handpan. So both instruments, get them. Best service. I'll put links below. Yeah, if you like those, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Anyway, if you like this track, if you like what I do, please subscribe, and you'll be notified of anything else I do in the future. I will eventually, when I get round to publishing the track, put the publishing link down below. But in the meantime, this is me ambiently signing off, and we all need a bit of ambient music every now and then, don't we? Stay safe, stay well. See you very, very soon. Bye.